everyone. I welcome you all to today's Focus of the Day session. Today, in this session, we are going to talk about Office of Profit. Let's see the sequence we are going to follow. First of all, we shall be discovering why it is in news. Then we shall be knowing about Office of Profit, followed by the prelims and means-based practice questions for you all. Before I move any further in my discussion, I want you all to note this very crucial announcement regarding Polity and Ethics Foundation Course 2023. The batches are both online and offline, and it has begun day before yesterday on 25th of August. You can take admission in this particular course or these courses, and that is through contacting us on the given numbers or visiting our office at Old Rajinder Nagar Market. You are going to be taught by Nitin Shivhare sir, who is the founder and director of Analyst IAS. So don't miss out on this opportunity. Another crucial announcement is that on 25th of September, Public Administration course for optional is going to begin. You can also avail the opportunity to be taught by Nitin Shivhare sir, Public Administration. Now, let's get back to the topic. So why it is in news? Jharkhand governor has been seeking legal advice on Election Commission's report over the Office of Profit case against the Chief Minister of Jharkhand, Hemant Soren. So with regards to this particular incident, we are going to talk about what Office of Profit is all about. I'm going to make this news an opportunity to discuss about Office of Profit with you guys, since it is very important topic from your UPSC CSE syllabus perspective under the polity section or GS2. So MPs and MLAs as members of legislature hold the government accountable for its work. The essence of disqualification under the Office of Profit law is if legislators hold Office of Profit under the government, they might be susceptible to government influence and may not discharge their constitutional mandate fairly. The intent is that there should be no conflict between the duties and interests of the elected member. Hence, the Office of Profit law simply seeks to enforce a basic feature of the Constitution, that is the principle of separation of power between the legislature and the executive. If you are holding an office under government, if you are a government employee, you are part of what? You are part of executive, and as an MP or MLA, you are part of legislature. So it violates the separation of power and also arises conflict of interest. So what constitutes an Office of Profit? The law does not clearly define, it is not defined anywhere in the Constitution or in any of the acts of Parliament that what is exactly Office of Profit, right? But the definition has evolved over the years. So we have come to an understanding with regards to the Office of Profit concept with interpretations made in various court judgments. An Office of Profit has been interpreted to be a position that brings to the office holder some financial gain or advantage or benefit. The amount of such profit is immaterial. In 1964, the Supreme Court ruled that the test for determining whether a person holds an Office of Profit is test of appointment. The factors which are considered in this determination include whether the government is appointing the authority, whether the government has the power to terminate the appointment, whether the government determines the remunerations. So if government is deciding your remunerations, that means you are under the influence of government. And then what is the source of remuneration if it is not being decided, from where it is coming? Otherwise, power that comes with the position you hold. All of these can be taken into consideration or are taken into consideration while determining whether you are holding an Office of Profit or not, or an MP and MLA is holding Office of Profit or not. So, as far as the laws are concerned, Article 102, Clause 1A says a person shall be disqualified from being a member of either House of the Parliament if he holds any Office of Profit, among the other grounds. So you can be disqualified from being member of parliament if you are found that you are holding an office of profit. As per Article 103, if a question arises whether a member has incurred such disqualification, it will be referred to the President's decision. The President shall obtain Election Commission's opinion and act accordingly. And then there is Article 191 Clause 1 that talks about Office of Profit, and it contains similar provisions for MLAs and MLCs, that is Member of Legislative Assemblies and Member of Legislative Councils in the state. Just like 102 and 103 talks about the parliamentarians. So legislators in Delhi are covered by corresponding provisions in the Government of National Capital Territory Act 1991 as well. So even on the Government of Delhi, this Office of Profit rule applies. The Office of Profit concept has been adopted from the British parliamentary model. This concept is based on similar lines with the English Act of Settlement 1701. So this was all about the Office of Profit discussion in this particular session. Yesterday, I have discussed this particular prelims question with you in the focus of the day session. That is, consider the following statements about legal system in India. Your statements were: number 1, right to free legal services is a fundamental right in India. Number 2, e-courts project aims at efficient and time-bound legal service delivery to citizens, which is under the aegis of Supreme Court of India. Your answer for this particular question is A, that is one only. E-courts project, which we talked about yesterday, is not aiming at efficient and time-bound legal service delivery. It is about digitization of courts in India, digitization of judiciary in India. So statement 2 stands incorrect and statement 1 is correct. Answer is A, one only. Now let's look at the prelims practice question for today. Consider the following statements. Number 1, the Parliament Prevention of Disqualifications Act 1959 exempts several posts from the disqualification on the grounds of Office of Profit. Number 2, the above mentioned act was amended 5 times. Number 3, the term Office of Profit is well defined in the Constitution of India. Now, your options from which you have to choose an answer is A, 1 and 2 only, B, 3 only, C, 2 and 3 only, D, 1, 2 and 3. Remember, you have to pick the correct combination. So, put your answers in the comment box below and I shall be discussing the answer with you tomorrow. The mains practice question for today is: explain the concept of Office of Profit. Discuss the underlying principles for including Office of Profit as criteria for disqualification. You will be answering this particular question in 250 words and send in your answers to us on WhatsApp to get them reviewed. This is it for today. I shall see you again tomorrow. Till then, take care, stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining in.